with 50 Cent. What did y'all learn from Little Meech?
I never want to be on 50's bad side. That's all. I just learned that, and I never want to owe 50 money ever in life. Not from Lil Meech, but just in general, just from knowing 50.
Never owe money.
Never owe money because I know he wants it by Monday, and I just and I just want to stay on his good side. That's it. I don't know. With him and the whole Lil Meech thing, I have no clue. I'm not privy to truly what's going on there. I just know my loyalty runs deep. I know the day I booked this role, one of the first things I did, you would appreciate it, Charlamagne, because you're a little messy. First thing I did was I went straight to Ja Rule's Instagram and pressed unfollow. It says follow back right now. It says follow back because I'd already met Ja. I'd already met him. But long before I got on power, I met him and he followed me, his manager and everything. And I said, the one thing that will not happen, Curtis Jackson will not choose to just be sitting down one day and go on Ja Rule's page and see followed by Chris D. Lofton. You will not. And I just unfollowed him.
No Ja Rule on the playlist anymore?
No, God heavens, no.
Heavens, though. You should hang around with me for too long.
Around the world, people got to go back 20, 30 years ago. And it wasn't as many superstars, athletes, or entertainers as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Or as many entrepreneurs, as it is right now with the internet.
Information is everywhere.
It's everywhere. So like the internet is a gift and a curse. Yeah, you gotta. The only bad thing about the internet is every fucking body got an opinion. So this is why the young people, their stomachs got to be strong. You got to be able to accept somebody saying anything about you, because any person got to. The dude can be out there in Africa in the fucking safari, and he can get on the fucking computer and give you a negative comment. These people's opinions don't count. A person on a farm somewhere, opinion don't count for real. You got 100 comments, 90 of them good, 10 of them bad, but you let them 10 bad ones get to you. See what I'm saying? That's part of being weak-minded or having a weak stomach, because you come up in this era. My era, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing forward. I'm not gonna stay stagnated or go low because of what you think about me, or you feel my hair wasn't right, or I'm dressing too young.
Right.
Like it's somebody else that just said my outfit look great. They can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Then you got you saying, well, he needs to throw some over Then I got a picture with Air Force Ones. They ain't up to your standard. I got a picture with the Louis Vuitton shoes on. Why he put them on? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. You got to gravitate towards
You got to do what works for you. You can't please it. You can't spend time trying to please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. That's an impossible feat to accomplish.
Man had to tap in because 50 Cent did not miss his moment at all. He took the ammo that was handed to him and fired clean, calculated shots, putting Big Meech right back in the spotlight. No hesitation, no warming up, just straight precision. That's why I dropped that old Breakfast Club clip in the description, because context mattered heavy. Especially once Chris D. Lofton, one of the actors on Power, put everything out in the open. He made it crystal clear online that the DM came directly from Big Meech and his loyalty to 50 was already locked in tight. Chris D. Lofton didn't tiptoe around it either. He had already unfollowed Ja Rule, so the message was loud without saying much. No fence sitting, no confusion, just choosing sides straight up. Now maybe Big Meech didn't catch that, or maybe he didn't know. Staying locked into street life while tracking every online move isn't easy. That's real. But Big Meech still reached out anyway, like, hey, what's up, let's work. And Chris D. Lofton shut that down instantly, no delay at all. He didn't even handle it quietly. He posted it straight to his story for everybody to see, and once that happened, it was over. 50 caught wind immediately and clapped back hard. He said, work on what? He's an actor, he ain't trying to sell anything. You watching Too Much Force? And that's where 50 stretched the moment for maximum impact, turning it into straight commentary and mockery. He was basically saying, you really hitting him up just because you see him playing a character on TV? That was the whole joke, making it clear this is TV life, not real life, and people need to separate the two. The tone felt slick, sarcastic, and intentional. Almost like he was saying Big Meech doesn't have many lanes left right now, especially with the BMF show wrapped and no fresh moves popping up publicly.
Boss Ricky Rose, the time has come. Meech home.
February 13th. Get your tickets right now. It's going down. We know Florida gonna be there. Miami gonna be there. The legend himself gonna be in the building.
And yeah, 50 knew exactly what he was doing when he posted it. That wasn't confusion, that was straight trolling. But at the same time, he made his stance loud and clear. Anybody 50 got tension with, he's not crossing that line for them, period. He was basically saying, I'm not messing up opportunities behind anybody. And he doubled down by joking about it again in his story. That handed 50 another clean opening to fire back at Big Meech, and he took it without hesitation. Now, to be fair, I don't know if Big Meech even runs his own Instagram page like that. You're not catching everything online, that's just reality. But I can only speak on what's visible. And based on how 50 has moved since he entered the game, how he's moved with others, and even how he's spoken publicly about your son, the pattern is loud and consistent. That pattern says this: nobody close to 50 is responding to messages without it getting back to him instantly. Loyalty already picked a side, and it's going to be with 50 over anybody else, especially since this situation is what pulled Big Meech into the mess in the first place. People already clocked it like, hold up, you linked with Rick Ross, and that was a major issue for 50, no debate. That wasn't a small move. That was a clear line crossed on top of other tension that already existed. So why would anyone answer a DM when you're publicly cool with someone 50 openly doesn't rock with online? That don't make sense at all. You're dealing with one of the main people he's been clashing with heavy. And again, I don't even know if Big Meech personally sent that message or if it was someone handling the page.
Before I even knew I could even act at all, before even acting was even a thought. My dad called me one day and told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta in his presence so I could meet 50 for the first time and see the first casting that he was doing. You know, so I flew out there and it was lined around the street. And the first time I met 50, you know, it was just genuine. And I sat by him and we actually got to watch people audition for a couple hours. And the next day he called me 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone. He like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad. And at first, you know, it sounded crazy, but of course, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing nothing. So of course I wanted to do it. You know, I just didn't know if I could.
Maybe it was him, maybe it wasn't. Maybe things just weren't thought through fully. But I do know this. If I send a DM to anyone around 50, it's getting back to him instantly and turned into more ammo, no question. Now, I don't think Big Meech is losing sleep over it. He probably isn't bothered at all. But still, why even step into it when you already know how this plays out? At this point, everybody knows how the game goes. Lines get drawn fast, so stepping into that space just makes it messier. 50 felt a major way about the Rick Ross link-up, and everyone saw that reaction coming from a mile away. That's how 50 moves. He's always been on that choose a side energy, whether people like it or not. And once someone shows you how they operate, you gotta move accordingly, no confusion. Whether you agree with it or not doesn't even matter. Especially when he's the main connection behind the BMF show, the looks, and even opportunities tied to your son at that time. 50 put real money up and treated it like family business. That level of support comes with expectations. So when you start moving different, consequences come with it. That's just how it goes. I don't know what Big Meech was thinking, but if it was me, I'm playing the game exactly how it's played. I wouldn't DM anyone around him unless it was face-to-face, because anything else just reloads the clip. When you're dealing with someone like 50, every move is watched, every screenshot matters, and every DM can turn into a headline overnight. You can't move casual in a tense space where pride, business, and family are all mixed together. Nobody forced those messages. Nobody forced replies. Nobody forced anything to go public. But once it did, the internet ran with it fast. That's the climate right now. And let's be real, 50 thrives in moments like this. He sees an opening, flips it, and makes sure it lands where it hurts. That's not accidental, that's strategy. So the smartest move moving forward is silence and discipline. No extra talking, no unnecessary reaching, because every leak reloads the situation again.
Just want to stay on his good side. That's it. I don't know. You know, with him and the whole Little Meech thing, I have no clue. I'm not privy to truly what's going on there. I just know my loyalty runs deep. I know the day I booked this role,
This isn't about feelings. It's about leverage and control. When someone already has the platform and the spotlight, you can't afford to move reckless at all. A DM isn't just a DM anymore. It's potential content, captions, jokes, and screenshots waiting to happen. Once it leaves your phone, it's no longer yours. That's just how the game is right now. Respect takes a back seat when power is lopsided and people respond in ways that keep them on top. That's calculated, not emotional. So if you're smart, you slow everything down. No emotional reactions, no side conversations, no explaining yourself to people who already picked a side. Because once it becomes entertainment, it stops being about truth and starts being about impact. And that's when things really spiral. We already know how this goes. Every time a situation like this pops up, 50 is going to move exactly how he always moves, especially when Lil Meech's name hits the news. That pattern isn't changing anytime soon. Lines already crossed, names already mentioned, and once that door opens, you can't close it back up. So if money and loyalty are involved, I'm stepping back. He already showed how he moves and how far he'll take it. It is what it is. Now make sure you subscribe to DripDish, hit that like button, drop your take in the comments, and share this video everywhere. It's free, it helps the channel heavy, and we appreciate everybody tapping in.